Howdy train fans, train repairmen, train repair women. I have a KW transformer that needed a new cord put on it. I'm taking it apart, and of course one of these terminal studs comes apart, and then it's stuck in this Bakelite or plastic back. I've been wiggling on the stud, it won't come out. So I'm going to show you a technique that I used one time before, and we're going to see if it works again. Take your drill, put the chuck on this bad stud. Let's see, we gotta go this way, don't we? Okay, so we're gonna spin the stud. It's going to kind of auger out that hole, and the stud's going to slide out. Oh, chuck's not tight enough. Hey, it worked though, didn't it? Did we break any more of them? So here it is. That was tough. The first one that I did came right out in about 2 seconds. So that bored out that hole a little bit bigger. Inside of here, I'm sure. Oh yeah, a little bit, but we'll just kind of scrape that off. We got our stud kit already. I'll have to clean off the edge of that terminal, nip the edge of that wire to get it to make room for the nut on the other side, and I'll show you that in a little bit. For the new cord, it's not going to be very easy. This thing has no screws on the back. It's kind of riveted together right here. So I'm going to have to get into here to solder those wires, take off the old ones and put the new ones on. Alright, I'll show you in a little bit. Alright, I have one wire removed there, and I've trimmed it out of the way. So now we're going to see if we can get the soldering iron in there, get the other one out, and then I'll show you how to get the new ones in. I have the cord ready, and I've tinned the ends of the cord. You can see this little end here has solder on it. The other one is placed down in there into the hole that was left. Of course, they're both full of solder still, so we're going to warm it up. Push it down in there with some needle nose, and I'm going to see if I can set this camera up so you guys can watch. Just like that. I need to solder it some more. It's in place. Finally. Whew, that was tough. That was tough. That's the way they made this transformer, these rivets. Riveted together here. Alright, one wire left. Turned out pretty good. As good as we can hope. One wire left. Okay, we have our new cord soldered in there. Doesn't look too bad. Not too messy. It's going to do the trick. You got to remember to run your cord through the back of here and then tie the knot so that it doesn't get yanked out and tug on that fiber board on the side of the transformer there. Got our new stud installed. Turned out pretty good too. I did have to cut the end of the wire off of the sides of the terminal. You can see where it's up against the nut in there. It was real tight. I had to nip that stuff. Got that thing tight. I'm going to replace this one at the top here. This is a bolt you can see that someone put in when that stud broke, and it doesn't look good. We have the way that a terminal stud looks on the side here versus that big nut back there, plus it's not the right length. So we're going to take that out. I'm putting in T60 wire nuts. This guy was part of the old terminal stud that broke off. I believe these are brass. This was the back side that was on the back of here, and with all this solder on that when they put it together, this was stuck to the terminal on the end of the wire that I needed to be able to slide through this stud. So I heated it up with a soldering iron and it came right off. So these things have a cleated back on them. So then they go in like this, and then it grips, and then you're able to tighten your stuff on the back side with the nut. Okay, isn't that beautiful? So we use 2 terminal studs on this. That's why I keep a bag of them around. I run into enough transformers buying stuff off of Craigslist, and there might be a stud or 2 coming off and breaking every time I change a cord. Just how it goes. So we're gonna clean. I gotta clean the cover on this thing. This is what's under there. The handles just pop off, slide straight up. Cover comes off with 4 screws. The guy had said the light wasn't working, so we're gonna check that out too. Here's the cover. I'm gonna clean this guy up. Thanks folks for watching another Train Zone video.